us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple. And the Bears will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the left. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's talk a little bit about Sam Houston. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Caught close to the marker, it's Humphreys. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
A pickup of 8. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Looking to scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Porter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Missouri State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Clark wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bears have their offense in high gear. It'll be a draw. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lawrence. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going for it all. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He's got it on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bearcats are in the hurry up.
At the 20. And first down for the offense.
Now from inside the red zone. They're working that left side. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And they swarm him under. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Bear offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clinton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Clark to fire. Makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. Send the tight end in motion. Gonna run it. It's Lawrence. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Bears are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Now on 2nd down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gives it on the option. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. What a terrible, terrible shank. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Clark wants to throw. Got a man. It's Robinson. Heads it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to...
There he goes! He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Bearcats will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the...
He lost one down the sideline. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And here's the return. And the returner will be dragged down. So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Clark to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Number 25 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Power football with the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Bearcats in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He'll pull it on the read. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats are flying down the field. On the move, it's Porter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The quick out. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some...
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Clark wants to throw. Makes the catch.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a man on the left. Off and running. Touchdown Bear! Once he got some room, it was over.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. They'll immediately call timeout.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for a gap. It's Porter. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going for the big play. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing.
Touchdown, Bearcats! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Takes the handoff. It's Lawrence. and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Bearcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Clark to fire. Snagged out of the air. Turning it on. The 20. Inside. Touchdown, Missouri State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So here comes the Bear offense. Clark wants to throw. On target. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Bears! They take the lead with the 6.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Bearcats! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Hand off from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Black. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20.
On the play. And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
First and goal, San Houston.
He wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. They're on the left hash. He'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. That is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Black. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run. And
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
So here Here comes the Missouri State offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The lone back's got it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Clark to fire. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Made a defender miss. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And this is sort of like a pinball machine. The numbers keep ticking up. He's closing in on 450 yards.
Yeah, Reese, and there's no defense for perfect throws, and that's what this guy's been delivering all game long. You know, the coverage hasn't always been awful, but this guy just finds a way to thread the needle.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Johnson. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Clark wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Missouri State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th-quarter lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The sure hands, it's Humphreys. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Got the quick completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. the run. It's Lawrence. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
He'll try to tack on one more. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got him downfield. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this.
It's complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Sam Houston!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the ground. Quick spin on the line. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Bears are on the move. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Clark to fire. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bears send out the punt unit. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And picking up the 1st down will be nice here, but also important. Get some cushion for the punt team. Got the quick pass. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
You know what time it is. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Handoff to the lone back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Clark wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Looking to throw again. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. On the run, it's Joyner. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Clark to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bears will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense coming up big there. And the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fakes to grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd, and he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge perhaps. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
So here comes the Bear offense. 1-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get